Alrighty, Roo, and cuckoo choo to you, and all my nobodies not watching. That's my advice for today. That's Monica's advice. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing phones, right? Yep. And why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange right now? Yeah, something did sound a bit unusual. Yeah, you said 3 instead of 4 because... Apart from yourself. Like, we normally have 5. We're down 1. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Oh, okay, Natsuki's taken my catchphrase, which is jeez. Why is the wood? Why is the wood? We are gathered here today to celebrate marriage. No, we're not doing that. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. That's saying something. No, I actually, like, Yuri, I love you, but I still am defending that point. Even you notice and you're like, wait, what? What's going on here? Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Okay, wow, you're just gonna fucking point out, like, oh, well, you know, Chekhov's gun is hanging up on the thing. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody load it up earlier. You know, it's just waiting to be shot. And I'm going to be the one that says, in your books, maybe. Why am I saying that? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Yeah, no, that's the point that they're trying to make, right? Ah, it seems you're right. Monica's like... Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. What? Then you'd be out of 2 people. And honestly, seemed like she was... She told me to tell Monica that she wasn't feeling well, and... You know, like, it's not like I pick this time. We go home together because it makes sense. I didn't pick it. If anything, she picked it. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. So I don't want to force it. Totally rational, logical, honest, open explanation. It's like, no, she... Look, she didn't even show me her poem. She just bailed. You know? And she said she wasn't feeling well, and... I respect my friend enough to let her do her thing. I wasn't happy about it, but, you know... Ho? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so... It's like, oh, don't answer me, I'm unimportant. That's fine. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. You know what? We could have just done that in the first place and just left it at that, but sure, why not? But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? She's got all weekend, and honestly, I feel like she wants the challenge. Challenge accepted. Exactly. Thank you, Natsuki, for being Natsuki. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. That makes sense for you to do. Yeah, nope, that... I hope everybody told you what poem they're going to be, you know, performing so that you can do that properly. I hope I did so myself, but Sayori will be helping me design them. Even though she didn't feel good today, you guys can, yeah. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I don't know, I feel like, so you guys are doing the pamphlets, and she's doing the cupcakes. I don't see that I'm providing anything of value, but, we'll get to that, I guess, maybe. And then maybe, you know, Yuri's gonna do a thing that, like, on the pamphlet, or like write like a short kind of poetic thing to sort of get everybody in that poetry mood, like for the pamphlet. A very small short poem to sort of like expresses the mood. Maybe that sounds like a too much, but I don't know. That's just the first thing that came into my mind. I'm useless. No, you're not. God damn it. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? That's why I was like, highlight her poetry for the poetry thing. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. She actually did do a good job being VP. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Alright, that's a fair thing to say. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? Actually, yeah. Among us all, most interesting handwriting. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Okay, I guess that works. Are they going to be decorating this room? Is that how that works, or what was going on? Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Sort of a twist there, but I'll take it. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and stares, nodding to herself. I'm almost worried she has, like, dissociative identity disorder, where she's got, like, other people in there. But if it works for her, it works for her. We'll take it. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. See, there we go. Everybody's happy. Woohoo! That just leaves you, Technique. So I'm just gonna be useless, or try to get Sayori to be cool again. I don't know. The one who's truly useless. Wow. Just, again, high five. Self-deprecation. Anybody? No? No? Don't say that. In fact, both Natsumi and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to help give one of them a hand. Are you forcing me to make a left or right decision here? You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. That's... As Monica is suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? What? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Oh, that just sounds like the greatest Yeah, that sounds super fun, Natsuki. Also, I don't think my character knows how to bake. I think he knows how to cook. Baking and cooking are very different. I think I would just get in your way. And I don't really need... Also, you literally you threw bows at me recently. You fucking elbowed me, like, in the midsection. I haven't forgotten. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway, so... Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Rabble, 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 rabble. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Please don't start a fight between the two of you right now. Technique may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh, hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Technique to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? As a person who's not like super big into baking, but has met people who do baking really well, or like baking. Like, I am not a baker. I like to cook. I can do all sorts of stuff. I'm not... I just... Me and baking, I don't know. I just don't bake well. It's not that I don't enjoy baked goods. I do. I just don't... Baking is not my thing. I would say... Baking is its own skill, and if I don't have that skill, me helping you do it is probably not... I'm more likely to cause problems than not. Like, you know, mixing things wrong by proportion, or just hitting the blender thingy too hard and it just goes everywhere. Like, you've seen the movies. Like, that's how it works. Don't... Burning stuff, not paying attention to it, poorly decorating it. If I had a special skill that, like, oh no, I'm really good at decorating cupcakes, or I don't know, the basic formula of cupcakes, like, you could count on me on that, but you have no reason to do that. Me being able to help with decorations seems a bit more easy and is less specific focused and more generalized, so I just feel like that makes more sense. Also, no one has said what Monica wants for me to do for her. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Technique to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me, you know? See, that seems... But what do you even want me to do? So I'm sure he's interested in... No, I'm not, because you're the one that's making us do the festival thing, and I don't want to... I didn't think we should do it this way. You didn't ask anybody else's permission or idea. You... probably manipulated Sayori into starting the thing, and then everybody else just got glomped in. It was like, oh, it's too late, too bad, sorry guys. And it's like, you and I are our enemies. Like, you literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though, geez, can't we just settle this already? Yeah. Technique, are you okay with this, right? What, me working with you? I thought I had an option. There's no option? Just, in the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Well, very well. I'm gonna save, just because it's like, dude. It seems very much like it's not my option or choice or any of that. Everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm going in with What is Sayori? Oh, Sayori's helping with Monica, right? Right? And if I were trying to make things better with Sayori, I could totally do that. But no, I'm gonna go with Yuri. Monica, you and I are enemies. Sayori chose to side with you. Natsuki, there's a lot of reasons for that. No, Yuri will probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Technique? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Look, I've spent all my energy in this playthrough thus far, pretty much aiming and directed at Yuri. I haven't done a very great job, but none of you, like, the rest, like, apart from Sayori is, like, my best friend. She seems super sweet, and I'm, like, feeling bad about the things. Madoka, this is, like, or not Madoka, Monica, this is the first time I've really had any ability to even interact with you. And Pine Size has always just been pretty terrible to me in every way. Just, you know, from the get-go, continually. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. Exactly. You know, you're gonna end up with Yuri's, like, she's got like a poster in front of her. She's got like a big, you know, piece of paper that she's supposed to write stuff on, and she can totally do it, but she's just gonna stand there looking at it for a long time without actually making any movements or doing anything. And I could help with that. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, of course you will. What was I even gonna do than maybe ruin the baking? I already said I'd be fine. Okay, okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. It's like, look, you can feel sour if you like, but you have the least reason to believe that, other than Monica, that I would interact with you under these conditions. It makes more sense that I would go with Sayori than you or Monica. Yuri has been my focus. It's obvious in my poetry. People have seen that. It's caused problems. We have had more back and forth. I don't know what else to say. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yep, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Technique? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it all turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Yeah. Hard, cold shoulder. Natsuki, what? Why is everybody yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. Didn't you, though? Didn't you, though? No, just, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Technique picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Yuri, you're so sweet and you're trying your best and you're just like, I wanted him to pick me, but that doesn't mean that I expected him to, or I don't know, or just... It's not that big a deal, but it is, and we all know it, because there's like this girl world subtext going on. Wow. Don't be mad at me, don't be jealous, it's just... Also, Natsuki, you're just mean. You're just mean to him. They went really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. It's like real talk though. Yuri's being very not just kind but honest. those cupcakes are probably going to be like the biggest thing other than the actual organization of it. So, like, I think people will be not super happy about us performing. We won't get anybody to perform. But Natsuki's cupcakes, that's something people will remember. I just thought that's all we should do, but whatever. Kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm not the only one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Yuri's words when she already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Oh. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Could we all just be like... I mean, I would be like, I'll put my hand in the center of us as a sort of like go team sort of thing. Like, I'm confident that's going to be the case. I sold my soul for those cupcakes. I'm here for those cupcakes. Those cupcakes are bomb as fuck. We can all agree on that. And honestly, I didn't want to do the whole poetry reading thing. I think the cupcakes would have been more than enough. We could have all just been part of, like, that. Instead of it being, like, you make all the cupcakes and then we do other stuff. It's like, you know, that's just me. I believe you. Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door, and they chat between each other. Yuri is like, I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Yeah, obviously we should do that. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. I gave you my phone number, not my address. But, okay. She's like, I didn't need either. I have people. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. Just thought I'd be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Now, there's two reasons. It's like, either your house is like super big because you're like rich and it's like empty and you don't like being there alone, but that's how you live. Or it's not the way you would expect and your parents are like hoarders or something. Or you're like a hoarder. Or you just want to have not me know how that is as a sort of form of control, which doesn't really fit your personality. And you just like, you know, if you can see, you just want to, your curiosity, you're willing to put yourself outside of your comfort zone and we can work there. You'll bring everything. Who knows? I don't know. I just somehow, for some reason, I just assume she's rich. I don't know why. Maybe it's because in anime, if a girl has really, really long hair, she tends to be wealthy. I don't know that that's always the case. It's not. But it just, I guess, her nature makes, like, oh, well, I go into nature and I leave. And just, I don't know. There's a lot of things that indicate that. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decide to not press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either. Hey, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate your self-technique. I think we'll make a very productive team. Productive team? You mean reproductive team? Doing a little, like, giggity dance over here, but no, I'm just joking. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. What about our interactions up to this point would make you think that? Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you would choose. It's like, we literally, like an hour ago, I was feeding you chocolates as we were reading books together on the floor. Does that not say bonding? All my poems have been directed at you and making you happy and, like, writing like you and you getting it. Like, my own best friend left today and I didn't even hear her poem. I'm really focused on you. Come on, like, dude. Yeah. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard. It's like, I'm telling you, I want to. Wow, chicka wow wow, chicka wow, chicka wow, wow. No, like, actually, it's probably better that we're not at your house and stuff in my room. Like, my only concern is that I don't know how close Sayori lives, and if she's, like, next door, there could be, you know. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Why Sunday? Because we have to do it Monday. Like, we've got to do the festival's Monday. We should start Saturday, and if it rolls into Sunday, then we have another day to finish. That's just me. I'm going to end this, because it's like, yeah, the side wipe. I can't believe this, though, but yeah.